the course of things in your family line? So I know that their creativity had to come up in there somewhere.
Well, first, I just remember just stay focused on what I was trying to do, and then just open up about it. You got to start with transparency. If you're honest and people feel that you're just being honest about what you're doing, what you're saying. For example, it was difficult for me saying I was on drugs. It was difficult for me to say I came from a divorced family and I didn't love myself. Even though I had the values, I didn't know how to speak up for myself. I didn't have self love, like I said. But then once I realized, and God really came into my life, and I just realized I love myself. I know who I am, and it took me to care. I developed the courage to say, "Hey, to those gang members, I'm not even about that life." Once God tell you to do something, I was willing to die for that, and I stopped throwing them pitchforks up. So I followed my Savior, my God.
My God. I wish I had this on some big speaker somewhere, maybe in on 1616. You know what I'm talking about? Someplace in there to let people know what you just said. You gave it
Yes.
up. Yes. You gave it up, and I am so proud of it. And your book has spoken volumes. I believe me, and it's going to continue to speak volumes. What does your creative routine look like?
the ability to see the ability to see the interspiritual. I use I use the vision of spirituality to manifest my reality, and I believe that if you don't see it, you can't make it happen. You got to believe it.
You got to believe it. Wow. Anybody else want to share their creative routine?
I'll have to piggyback off of that because the creativity for me came with the raw emotion. Um, I think me and Andre both we're talking from lived experiences, so I think the creativity came from that raw emotion with the reflective insight, allowing readers not to just read the pain, but to also feel the strength, resilience, and the love